Today, we're playing a classic game of Kind of Feudy. Get ready for Game Showdown. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Game Showdown. I'm your host, Blessing Adeoye Jr., and I'm joined by three contestants representing three teams. We got Snowbike Mike representing Team Purple.
Happy to be back.
Andy.
Thank you, Bless, for having me back. Thank you to Andy Cortez for calling upon me. I'm looking to go 2 for 2 this week, just hot off of the win last week. Tim is tired today. Greg is thinking about NCAA football and his family. So I got this one in the bag, ladies and gentlemen.
I get it.
Hey.
Right headspace.
We got Greg Miller representing Team Orange.
I'm
Does he
going
have
to
it in the
win
bag?
this game by 30 points. Take it to the bank.
And we got your Season 1 champion, Tim fucking Getty is representing Team Blue.
You saying Kind of Feudy makes me feel so good. Because I feel like that means there's less room for bullshit, Greg. There's less room for shenanigans from you, at least. From Roger, at least. Okay? From the audience.
You're right. The audience who always calls it
will
right
see.
down the line is always lined up with your stupid opinions.
You know?
Go buy another analog pocket.
It is a Kind of Feudy day, but before we get there,
I
of
hate
course,
it and I hate you.
like always, we start off with a question worth 10 points and the chance to go first in Kind of Feudy. Contestants buzz in to answer. Today, we got a messy mashup for you. I'm going to read to you a clue, which will be the description of a game. The answer will be the name of two games mashed up together. For example, in this game, sneak through top-down corridors while defending the planet from alien invasion. The answer would be Metal Gears of War. Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
This game, released originally in arcades, features twin martial artists fist-fighting adversaries one screen at a time. Customize your character from their appearance to their vocation and adopt party members online. Greg Miller.
Shit. A bit too early.
Too early. Way too early.
Double Dragon Age.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Bit too early.
Greg, you can no longer buzz in for this one.
I know.
Customize your character from their appearance to their vocation and adopt party members online to take down big and small enemies in the second installment fantasy action RPG. Snowbike Mike.
One second. Let me clear my mind. Double Dragon, here it comes. It's coming at me. Snowbike Mike, you drafted in your fantasy critic. Andy Cortez can't stop talking about it. You just played it like 2 weeks ago. Double Dragon Dogma.
That is.
Double Dragon's Dogma 2. You know what I mean? It's all together right
Say
there.
it one more time for me. in
Double
full.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Double Dragon's Dogma 2 is correct. You cleaned it up because you were about to get it wrong when you didn't say
I'm
the
putting
2.
the words together. You know what I mean? You got to write it out. You got to
That
write
was
it out. You gotta
good.
feel it out.
That was good.
That is 10 points for Mike and Team Purple, and also the opportunity
And
to go first.
Pixies, Tim. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
50
Tim!
points for me, Tim.
It's where you want to be. It's where you want to be.
You sack of shit.
Remember, this is Game Showdown, Kind of Funny's nerdy game show that you can watch live right here on Twitch and on YouTube. If you love what we do, support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon or on YouTube to get all of our shows ad-free, watch us record them live, and get a daily exclusive show. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Fargo Brady, and Delaney Twining. Today, we're brought to you by Shady Rays, but we'll tell you about that later. For now, let's play Kind of Feudy. The rules are simple. I've surveyed over 2,100 members of the Kind of Funny audience on a number of prompts. Each round, I'm going to read to you a prompt, and we'll ask each of you which answer you think the Kind of Funny best friends gave the most. I've narrowed down to 5 answers per prompt. If you give the correct answer, the more popular the answer, the more points you'll receive. For example, if I said, name a game developer. If Greg says Kojima and he's number 1, they'll net him 50 points. If Tim says Miyamoto and he's number 2, they'll net him 40 points. If Mike says Amy Hennig and she's number 3, they'll net him 30 points, and so on and so forth. Each player will get a max of 2 guesses per round. Last place goes first after the first round. Whoever gets the most points after 5 rounds wins. Also hidden in one of the rounds is a secret answer. It's not one of the top 5 answers, but if you happen to get it, it is worth 5 points and gets you an extra guess. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Round number 1. Name a game franchise that lets you pilot a helicopter aside from Grand Theft Auto. Name a game franchise that lets you pilot a helicopter aside from Grand Theft Auto. Mike, you go first.
Man, a lot of great games out there that allow me to live out my dream as a Red Bull helicopter pilot. Okay, Tim, that's when they get nasty in the helicopter.
Of course.
And I've got nasty in a few helicopters in my range. Watch out with what I do over there. Blessing, I'd like to start off with the number one. That's going to be Call of Duty Warzone. The helicopter there allows you to pilot that helicopter, and you're nasty with it.
You can just say Call of Duty, right? Because you said franchise.
It's franchise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to start to Call of
I
Duty?
want to make it clear.
Good
Just make it
answer.
clear. Call of Duty.
Mike says Call of Duty. Call of Duty is our 20-point answer.
Audience, you let me down on that one. You've watched me play hundreds of
Yeah,
hours
that is
doing that.
weird.
That's really let down. Okay.
Greg Miller.
Lots of answers here. And so throwing that out, I'm gonna get wild and say Flight Simulator.
Oh. Not
Greg
bad.
says Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is our 40-point
Wow.
answer.
Man,
Tim Geddes.
hardcore blanking on this. And I know technically you're not piloting it, but you are in it a lot. Metal Gear Solid.
Ah.
Tim says
behind
Metal Gear
the-
Solid. Metal Gear Solid is not on
Damn.
the list.
Damn.
Mike, we're back to you.
I have a couple of fun ones, Bless, but I'm going to stick to the script to win for Andy Cortez and Team Purple. We're going to go with Battlefield.
Mike says Battlefield. Battlefield is our 50-point answer.
God. Oh, uh-oh.
So what's still open?
Our 30-point answer
Shit.
and our 10-point answer. The 20-point answer was taken.
Because I got my
Mike.
picks.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, we just have just our 30-point
I feel like
answers and our 10-point
the one that I'm
answers.
getting drawn to, I just feel like is such not the one. And then the other one, I also feel like I think of it because I did it. It's pretty much all I used when I played the I'm gonna say it, Far Cry.
Greg says Far Cry.
I piloted
Far
the
Cry.
shit out of it.
Yeah.
Not on the list.
Far Cry is our 10-point answer.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Tim, you're our final guess here.
Not looking good for
we have just
for
one
Tim.
option left on the board for 30 points.
I am definitively going to go with that one Flash game where you're a helicopter. It's kind of like Flappy Bird.
Never forget.
Ooh.
Tim says that one Flash game. That one Flash game is not on the list.
Blessing, just tell me it's not Just Cause. That's all.
Just Cause was the 30-point answer.
God
No!
We just talked about it.
We
I was
just
so hung
talked
up on
about
it where I was like, I don't
Damn.
know. I don't feel like that's popular enough. Fuck.
God.
We just talked about it. With that, Greg got the 10-point answer with Far Cry. Mike got the 20-point answer with Call of Duty. Nobody got the 30-point answer with Just Cause. Greg got the 40-point answer with Flight Sim. Mike got the 50-point answer with Battlefield. As we move on to round number 2.
All right. Walking
Name
in.
a video game doctor.
Got it.
Nice.
Name a video game doctor. We're going to start off with Tim Geddes.
Dr. Mario.
Damn.
Tim says Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is the 50-point answer. Next up, Greg Miller.
Oh, I hate you guys. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Because it was like so, and this isn't an insult to Tim. Obviously, Dr. Mario, that's like all that's in my
all you
head.
got. Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So now it's
I'm
like
there.
you start fucking digging.
Got to dig deep.
Oh.
Gotta go really deep on this one.
I know Greg thinks hard when he takes off his glasses and you can see the veins in his forehead.
Now I got the second doctor in my head, but I can't imagine that's anybody else's doctor. But I'll say it. Dr. Naomi Hunter.
I have that. That's
Did
where,
you?
That's
Okay.
where I was.
Maybe we're not. Maybe I can get 10 out of that.
Greg says Dr. Naomi Hunter.
Maybe.
Dr. Naomi Hunter is not.
I don't even know who that
on
is, so that's
Metal
definitely
Gear.
not
Metal
it.
Gear,
Metal
you
Gear.
piece of shit.
Ah,
did not
shit,
pay
forgot
attention
about
Metal Gear 1 and
at all
4.
during that playthrough. You played the entire franchise.
Zoned out on that character.
Mike, you're up next.
Blessing, thank you so much for asking me. Team Purple, there was a moment there where I thought, man, Mike, you might not be in your bag on this one, but guess what, Tim? I'm always in my bag. Nurse Joy, the most lovable doctor there is.
Okay. I
Mike-
like it.
Mike
I
says
respect it.
Nurse Joy. No, Nurse Joy is not
That's
on
bullshit,
the
Chad.
list.
bullshit.
That's bullshit, community.
Nurse
get
isn't
it.
a doctor.
I
A
get
nurse
it, though.
isn't a doctor.
See, nurses and doctors, your
a perfect
Pokemon back
health.
health. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do. Learn some shit, people.
Tim Geddes, you're up
Yeah.
next.
Dr. Wiley.
Tim says Dr. Wiley. Dr. Wiley is not
Fuck
on
you. No
the
way.
list.
No
We
way.
don't know the doctors. We don't know doctors.
However,
Check the list
Let me go. I still gotta go. I guess still get to
Dr.
go.
Wiley is the secret
I
answer.
fucking hate this secret answer
Yes.
garbage.
So you do get
points.
5 points, and
Yes.
you get to guess again.
The guessing again is too much. The guessing again
much.
is too much.
Tell him, Greg.
much.
I mean,
It's too much.
if you got the secret
Objection.
answer, you would not be saying it's too much.
I would, you know what? I would graciously pass.
Write it down.
Man,
Remember that.
I am so shocked that wasn't on the list. I'm very interested in what is because I am blanking. This isn't great. Ah, man, I don't think he's a doctor, but Dr. Albert Wesker.
No, he's not a doctor.
Tim says Dr. Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker is not on the list. I don't even think he's close to a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Up next, we got Greg. We're back
If
to
you just miss, we pretend like the round never happened.
Dr.
You and I.
Light.
Greg says Dr. Light. Dr. Light is not
Who's Dr. Light?
on
is that?
the
Isn't that
list.
Dr. Wiley's
Oh.
antagonist?
Yes.
I was hoping people voted that
Yeah,
over
you're
that.
right,
So
you're
I
right,
could
you're
right.
Mike.
A doctor.
These are gonna be like really annoying when they
Yeah.
us.
Mhm.
There's gonna be
Like,
some insane
fuck.
stuff here. It's right. Yeah, I don't have one. So I'm gonna go with the surgeon simulation crew. You know what I mean? Just surgeon sim.
Yeah, all of them.
all of them.
Mike says the doctor
You're a
is
doctor.
in Surgeon Simulator, not on
Damn.
the list.
That would have been great.
Yeah, so with that, Tim only got the 50-point answer being Dr. Mario. I'm actually very upset with you guys on this one. The 10-point answer. I didn't expect this actually, the 10-point answer. Tai Takemi from Persona 5.
Very proud of the audience there.
Yeah.
That's for me and Bless.
Shocking
only.
that made it above Dr. Wily though.
For
I
the
will say
record,
that.
I could picture
insane.
her. I had no idea what her name was.
Our 20-point answer, Jerry Anderson. Do you remember Jerry Anderson?
Dr. Anderson. No, I have no idea who this man is.
It is Abby's dad from The Last
Oh.
of Us. Abby's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Over Naomi Hunter.
Over
And
Nurse
Dr.
Joy.
I know, if I
Wiley.
could just stop it.
Jerry
You're
Anderson.
gonna all sit there with a straight fucking face and tell me you knew that when you were answering the fucking survey. You didn't have to Wikipedia Abby's dad, Last of Us Part 2.
I don't even
Audience,
remember his name, and you just said it.
Just stick your tongue out and slam it
Jerry?
in a car door, you piece of shit.
Jerry Anderson.
I remember Jerry.
Or Abby's
Fuck
dad.
Jerry.
I got a lot of Abby's dad. I think most people just wrote it and said
Fair.
Abby's dad.
Abby's dad's
So I
appropriate.
would have taken either answer. But our 30-point answer. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm going through them, maybe I'm not as mad at you guys. Our 30-point answer, Dr. Zed from Borderlands.
Making shit up at this.
Over Dr. Wiley. Not even a
Zed.
fucking
Zed.
Nintendo kid. Over Dr. Wiley. You all are wiling out.
All right, this last one though, we should be upset at them. For
Our
not
40-point
getting
answer,
this.
I am upset with you guys. Dr. Robotnik.
That's fair. That's fair.
Dr. Robotnik.
Would you have
was-
accepted Dr. Eggman?
I would have accepted either one, yes.
That's really good, actually. A good call.
Man.
That one, we do deserve it. We do deserve it.
With that one, only Tim got 50 points.
Roger with his shadow fucking body pillow over there is probably horrifying.
Saying fuck all the time.
Also, another one I'll throw in here, actually. This, Dr. Wiley was the secret answer because it was the 6th place one, but then also I was like, Dr. Wiley should have been in there, so I made the secret answer. Under that, Neocortex.
Yeah.
Another one that I'm shocked didn't make it in. That one was our 7th place answer there.
I went with Albert Wesker.
Technically, he only has an academic doctorate.
Yeah, exactly.
With that, before we move on, Barrett, what's the score?
Right now, in last place, it's Team Orange, only with a measly 50 points. Just 5 points ahead of him. In second place, it's Team Blue. Tim Geddes fighting the good fight. Shout out to the secret answer.
That's
Getting
me
him
looking
a leg
down.
up. And unfortunately, we can't deny it anymore. This motherfucker is in his bag. It is Mike Howard in the lead for Team Purple with 80 points, but it's still anybody's game.
It's me.
It's me.
Of course, Novak Mike is in his bag. Can he
feeling good?
remain in the bag? You'll have to tune in after the ad break to find out. Of course, patreon.com/kindafunny and youtube.com/kindafunnygames is where you can go to get the Kinda Funny membership. But before I tell you more, Greg Miller, what's up?
I just wanted to say I was going to do it again, but I stopped myself and I wrote it out. It's all right, because I knew we were probably getting to the ad break, so this is just for Tim. Orange, you glad eye.
Oh my God.
We're going to come back to that later. But first, here's a word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays, an independent sunglasses brand that has over 300,000 5-star reviews. They are on a mission to match affordability with durability, making top quality shades accessible to everyone. They have tons of styles and colors to pick from, so finding the perfect polarized shades is a breeze. If you want an upgrade, we recommend their premium Color Rush lenses. Crafted with rare earth materials, these lenses bring high impact color to life, elevating reds, blues, and greens. Here at Kinda Funny, we all love wearing our Shady Rays, whether it is Tim looking dope doing his Pokemon Go walks, Snow Mike rocking the snow goggles, or Joey just looking fantastic in her tangle-free shades. If your shades go MIA or take a hit, Don't sweat it, they've got lost and broken protection, so you're covered from day one. And if you don't love your shades, exchange them or return them for free within 30 days. Exclusively for y'all, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code KF20 for $20 off each pair of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Again, that is shadyrays.com and use code KF20 for $20 off polarized sunglasses. And we're back with round number 3. Name a cozy indie game that you can play on the Nintendo Switch. Name a cozy indie game that you can play on the Nintendo Switch. We're going to start off with Greg Miller.
Stardew Valley.
Greg says Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the 50-point answer, getting Greg the lead. Tim Geddes. Tim's gonna be.
I'm blanking, man. This is not a good day for your
Name
boy.
a cozy indie game that you can play on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh man, guys. Oh man.
If it takes much longer, we're gonna put that timer up.
I get it. Clear the mind. 10 seconds on the board.
I like this. I didn't see this before.
Bear, what timers do we have access to? I forget what the thing was. I think it was like 30 seconds.
I've got a 60-second and a 15-second.
Okay. Well, I'll give you 15 seconds until we put on the 15-second.
A lot of threats being thrown around. Tim, you don't know. All right.
I'm blanking.
If it's not a fucking kart race, you don't know shit about Switch.
Tim's gonna skip. A rare skip in the
I know.
show.
Big
It's
skip.
very bad.
Should have
Very
just taken a
embarrassing.
shot.
Mike.
Your boy Snowbike Mike is going to go with something a little bit different. And I know, audience, you're going to go, Mike, but I'm going to play on the game that you are all dumb. And you just read cozy game and you didn't read indie. So I'm going to go with Animal Crossing and hope that you fucked up the answer.
Mike says Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is our 40-point answer.
Fuck yeah, Mike! Come on, Team Purple!
How the fuck did you get that?
It's where my mind went too, right? But then you have to stop yourself.
Holy shit.
I hate everything.
I'm in my bag!
You think just like these dumb kids. I love it.
Insult to injury. God.
All right,
That's amazing.
We're back to Greg.
And now you want to talk about questioning everything. Where I was like going through games like, well,
Question
that's not indie. That's not going to count. Shit. I'm going to stick with it and ooh.
Yeah.
No, I got lots of. The problem is I have too many to pick from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go unpacking.
That's a great game.
I'm hoping for maybe 20, maybe 10, but I'm guessing not on the list.
Greg says unpacking. Unpacking is our 30-point
shit. Great game.
answer.
Thank you all.
Whoa.
Tim Geddes.
Man. What's that Janet game, man? Is it Temu?
Tamu, no, that's the
store?
website, jabroni.
The marketplace?
Oh, man. Farmville.
Tim says
wow, that was the
Farmville.
swing.
How the mighty have fallen.
This might be the worst episode ever for me.
Farmville is not on the list.
Damn.
Mike.
Man. I don't really know that many cozy indie games, so I'm going to go with Fae Farm.
Mike says
Good
Fae
answer.
Farm.
That's a good answer.
Ah, fuck.
Fae Farm is not
Okay.
on the list.
Can I guess some? I wanted so badly to say Disney Dreamlight Valley. That was what I caught myself on,
I had that in
obviously,
my
but I was
mind.
like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
That didn't make
No,
it,
that
right?
wasn't on the
Perfect.
list.
No.
And then the other one that I was really leaning towards is gone. Forget me. Lake, but no.
The 10-point answer that nobody got. A short hike.
Yeah, let's go.
A short hike.
Yeah.
Our
yeah.
20-point answer, Dave the Diver. Which
Okay.
I've not played a lot of
they
Dave the
just wanna
Diver.
make
Is that
us angry.
cozy?
They just want to make us angry with this indie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that angle. With that, Greg got the 30-point answer with Unpacking. Mike got the 40-point answer with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we did.
And Greg got
did.
the 50-point answer.
Tim hit him. What a solid
Tim,
guy.
come on, look at
He's
this.
solid.
I'm getting
Real
rounder by the
solid.
day. YouTube commenter
round.
that asked if I'm getting fatter. I am, sir. I'm eating well.
Eating big.
Greg got the 50-point answer with
Buying 4
Stardew
smart
Valley.
waters a day.
This is a chaotic episode. I love it.
Yeah, we're usually really buttoned up.
I apologize to everybody
Nobody cares
for how
about you.
embarrassing this is.
You're the season 1 champ, too.
I know.
You're letting people
This is
down.
Bad.
You'll bounce back.
Although I wouldn't have got those anyway, so it's fine.
Round number 4. Name a video game console that had a terrible controller. Name
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
a video game console that had a terrible controller. Tim Geddes.
Oof, man. You know, there's the hard answer, and then there's the answer I'm going to give, which is Nintendo 64.
Nice.
Tim says Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 is the 50-point answer, putting Tim back in the game.
Yes.
Next up, Mike.
Man, there's some answers here, right? Because they're all pretty generic and all very similar. So it's like, where am I going to get weird and wacky? And I got a good one in my back pocket, but I'll save it for the next answer. Let's start off with the Sega Dreamcast. A little wonky, a little out of the blue.
Mike says the Sega Dreamcast. The Sega Dreamcast is our 30-point
That's
answer.
where my heart was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Greg.
GameCube.
Greg says
Fucking
GameCube.
Monsters.
GameCube
Not a good call.
is not
Good.
on the list.
Taste out there. Appreciate you all.
And we're back to Tim.
Oof, man, this does get rough though.
Yeah.
Man. I'm gonna go for the Wii U.
Yeah, good answer.
Tim says the Wii U. The Wii U
No, that's a great answer.
is our 10-point answer.
wow, really?
Wow.
Mike.
Blessing, can you read me the question one more time?
Name a video game console that had a terrible controller. We have our 20-point and 40-point answers
Look-
left on the board.
Look at that face.
I want to say it's
It's
so
gonna say
bad.
some bullshit.
This is for Greg Miller. PC, mouse, and keyboard, you dumb motherfuckers out there. Play with a controller.
Mike
Sure.
says PC. PC is not
Oh, I
on the
thought I had to
list.
have that.
Duke of Earl. Let's talk about the original Xbox,
Nice.
the Duke.
Greg says the original Xbox. The original Xbox is our 40-point answer.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Great
that's
answer.
great.
Great
Why
answer.
were they kind of slanted in a weird way?
It was perfect. It was great.
Big old,
Perfect.
big
It was
old, big
awesome.
old, big old, big old boy.
The 20-point answer that nobody got, PS3.
Yeah.
Oh,
PS3,
sure, 6-axis.
6-axis
Yeah,
controller.
yeah, yeah.
With
Dude.
that, Tim got the 10-point answer with Wii U. Mike got the 30-point answer with Dreamcast. Greg got the 40-point answer with original Xbox. Tim got the 50-point answer with N64. As you move in to our 5th and final round,
I was moving day, everybody.
Dang.
round number 5. Name a game studio that has made a superhero game.
Nice.
Name a game studio that has made a superhero game. We're going to start off with Tim.
Insomniac.
Fuck you, Tim.
Tim says Insomniac. Insomniac is our 50-point answer.
Yeah.
Up next, we got Mike.
Timer, please.
Marvel's Avengers. Crystal Dynamics.
Good answer.
Mike says Crystal Dynamics.
Come on, get
Crystal
me up there.
Dynamics is our 20-point.
Oh, that hurts. Okay,
answer.
shit, I don't know
How
anything.
you fucking missed Rocksteady will be your undoing.
Oh, yep.
Greg says Rocksteady. Rocksteady is our 40-point answer,
He called game.
which is game.
I mean, there's
Fucking
still-
miss. Told you to miss, Tim.
But we have another round, so we're going to play it through. Tim, we're back to you.
Wait, we have another round?
Yeah, that was our first guess.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Another round of guesses.
I mean, this is like a weird one, but I'm just gonna say it because maybe the audience put it. Activision, just as a whole.
Tim says Activision. Activision is not
Damn.
on the list. Mike.
They made the other Batman game, WB.
Mike says WB. I'm assuming you mean WB Montreal.
Yeah, give it to me. There's a multiple WB's answer. Don't worry about it.
I mean, either way, they're not on the list. They're
Damn it.
not on the
God
list.
damn it.
Greg, what you got for me?
Man, where to start? You know what I mean? I part of me wants to go Telltale, of course. Part of me wants to go Square or Eidos with the most recent Guardians one. The Snap developer you could toss out there as well. It doesn't matter, right?
I
I've
go
won.
with Arcane if you wanted to, maybe Blade. People just
Yeah,
jumping the
right.
gun, you know? You never know.
Yeah. Of course, then how many Raven people are out there? Remember X-Men Origins Wolverine, of course. Do we want to throw Beanox out there? Do we want to go with Neversoft? You know, really, where do you want to go with any of these amazing video game developers who made superhero games? I'll say Neversoft, yeah, for the classic Spider-Man.
Greg's gonna say Neversoft. Neversoft is our 10-point answer.
Hey, hell yeah.
A little 10 points on top of it for Greg Miller. The 30-point answer with which nobody got was Sucker Punch.
Sure.
Infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our 6th place answer for that one, for fun, would have been Eidos Montreal.
Nice.
A nice one. Before we tally our final score here, again, going back for fun, when I said name a video game console that had a terrible controller, GameCube was our 6th place answer with 118
Heathens.
votes.
Disgusting.
Under that was the original Wii with 69 votes.
Nice.
Going back to round number 3, where I said name a cozy indie game that you can play on the Switch. Our 6th place answer for that one would have been Spiritfarer with 51 votes. Under that, you had Celeste with 50 votes.
See, that was bobbing
Celeste.
around.
Which is
Cozy.
not cozy.
What are you talking
That is
about?
not a cozy game.
I mean,
I would-
Spiritfarer pretty heartbreaking too. I don't know. I mean, like,
heartbreak. It is a
I know
incredibly
Celeste,
challenging
well, you
game.
can turn on all
Yeah.
the things though.
I feel like it's like calling Mario
Yeah,
a
it's
cozy game.
Oh,
Mario's probably more cozy than Celeste. And then Bear and Breakfast was the one
That was
that
on my mind, but I didn't want to
with
say it yet.
39
You're
votes.
always on my mind.
And then one more for you, going back to round number 1, where I said name a game franchise that lets you pilot a helicopter aside from GTA. 6th place answer that I thought one of you guys was going to guess, Saints Row,
That was on there.
with 168 votes
Yeah.
from the audience. But for now, Barrett, what's the final score?
The final score in last place, despite fighting his butt off to stay in the game, it was Tim Geddes for Team Blue with 165 points. Just 5 points ahead of him. And even though he was in 2nd place, he's in his motherfucking bag right now. It was Mike Howard for Team Purple with 170 points and running away with it, winning more than 30 points. It was Greg Miller for Team Orange with 220 points.
Give me that star.
Barrett, if you can bring up the star standing so we can catch up with where we're at for the season. Going into this episode, 4 episodes into the season, we had Team Blue represented by Tim with 1 point, Team Purple represented by Mike, today with 1 point, and then Team Orange represented by Greg had 2 stars, not points, sorry. Today, Team Orange has earned a 3rd star, putting them in the lead.
He's
into
earned
the
a
lead.
2nd star. He has 3, but he's earned a 2nd one.
He earned it
this
every
one,
single
I'll
time.
say, I'll
He
say.
earned
This guy
it every
barely could
single
fucking
time.
answer a question today.
You
I
should
didn't lose by that much. He was like 5 points ahead
I
of me.
told you to miss him, and he wouldn't be up on you by 2.
Will Team Orange be able to carry this through the rest of the season
Yep.
and be in their bag by the time it's all said and done? You'll have to continue to tune in for the rest of the season to find out. Until next time, of course, this has been Game Showdown, your nerdy trivia show. If you're watching live right now, after this is a stream of what?
Fallout 76 with Greg Miller. He's going to take his employees into the wasteland,
West Virginia.
and we're going to follow him to greatness.
Tune in next week. We're going to test some knowledge, but I'll let you sit on that for a while.
Yeah, good thing Andy
God.
will be here.
It's been our pleasure to serve you.